Last time on Angel City Stories.
I completely understand now. I completely understand.
This seduction, man, it's a tricky game. I don't know you've done it before.
It's a delicate dance that you play with your partner.
That's exactly right. That is exactly right.
Yeah.
Let's go dancing.
All right.
Either try to get in for some freelance medical work or just see if any of his fellow travelers along his unique path of life might have heard something, because
I don't necessarily
like him.
I don't have to necessarily get the job. I just got to be in the building. I can just go in with a resume and go, I'm looking for a job. And while I'm in there, I mean, they don't have to hire me. They just have to let me near a computer. They all patched up the same. Plus, with my history of trauma surgery, I mean, people are getting spanked all the time.
Right, but I would be more concerned about the inmates taking advantage of you because of your eccentric personality.
Oh, I don't take guff from nobody.
You don't?
Nope. Not when I'm on the job.
Why don't you describe for me the most challenging surgery you ever did?
Oh, we're doing just PR stuff, huh? Okay. I'll relay the most absolute, disgusting, gory trauma surgery, like reattaching limbs, all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get this person to just get green around the gills.
Okay, you get about 3 minutes into the description as you're describing having to attach cybernetic limbs, like temp cybernetic limbs to somebody just to keep them alive.
Sometimes you have to use the teeth, to hold a fissure.
And so, as you do that, you see him starting to turn green.
And I'm doubling down. I'm trying to get this guy so sick he leaves.
Will you excuse me for a moment? Just stay right here. He leaves.
All right, as soon as he does, I'll pull out the second stick and I'll stick it to his computer. Okay, so slot the third chip or the third stick into the same computer. I'm assuming it'll work that way.
Okay. You see it running an executable program again. And as soon as you see the bar go to 100%, all of a sudden the screen starts filling up with weird fragments and data and all kinds of weird crap.
All right, I take out my hand sanitizer, my hand sanitizing wipes, and I just pop the top off of it and pour it onto the computer and then just kind of throw it in dude's lap, light my lighter and drop it and run.
Welcome back.
How are you
They're all
doing?
dead.
So you've driven west over to Sonora. You analyze the switchback spot and find a good vantage point about. Oh no, I need a line. Give me a line. It is about. So there's a couple of different vantage points. There's a smaller dirt road about 600 feet from where you think they're going. There's an intersection north of where you think where they're really going to slow down, about 900 feet north of that. And then there's like a big clearing about 850 feet from that switchback. So where are you going to post yourself up?
Corvus is looking for a spot on the switchback where if he needed to, he could, he could literally like drop the truck over the edge and like ride it down the slope
So
to ram the other vehicle.
there's a little wadi. It looks like where there's like some erosion from when it rains. About 300 meters northeast of, 300 feet northeast of where it is. That you could probably hide your thing in there, and then it's a downhill shot at that switchback.
I think that's where we're gonna try and put the truck.
So what if the truck is on that side, the gator's on the other side? You kind of pincer shot the truck itself to stop it, and if we need to, you can ram it with the crow's nest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ramming is the last ditch. Like it is, if Corvus can't take the shot with the railgun and pop the engine.
Because of how small the gator is, you could hide it in the sagebrush and trees, like the scrub trees. Like, there's a pretty good growth of scrub trees. About 1 second. It's about 150 feet from where it's going to make its last portion of the right turn.
I'm okay with that. So assuming that we've got it outfitted, then should the good doctor be with you, Corvus, and Flynn and I will be in the gator to come up around that side? That way, we need the good doctor to spring these folks, so we can't have him, one-shotted. Hanging out of a barrel.
I mean, it probably makes more sense to keep the dock on the crow's nest for the time being, and we'll need to take the truck down to pick up the stasis pods anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And no offense, good doctor, but we're going to be boots on the ground combat. You need to be safe.
I'm totally fine with that.
Cool. All right, so I'm gonna suit up, full armor, full gear.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my weapons. Got my sword, bandolier knives. Got a big ass gun strapped to my hip, a couple tucked away at my back. Let's roll.
Okay, so you guys set yourself up in your various locations, and you wait. You're obviously there pretty early, so you've got time. So first off, are you going to spend any time kind of camouflaging yourself, or you double checking your stuff to make sure you don't get spotted?
For us in the sagebrush, definitely, because heat signature or anything like that. Like, we're going to kind of get us back there as much as we can.
Corvus is taking.
You find a pretty.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Good sized ditch that you can hide yourself in. The dirt should hide you from any heat signatures except from overhead.
Okay.
Corvus?
Corvus is going to try and pull the truck back off of the edge, trying to keep the top end of the truck out of sight. But I mean, it's a big truck, so
yeah, it's a big wadi. Like, the wadi itself is like that you're hiding in. Come on, don't do that. Is 80 feet across.
Okay.
And 500 feet long. Like, you could see it once you get there. Like, you have to put your tires into sand mode, like drop some air out of them, or you won't be able to get back out, because again, it's super soft sand. It looks like runoff from these hills.
Okay. And then Corvus will get into the back, and there's some noises and some ratcheting, and he comes out in what appears to be a large exosuit with the railgun mounted to the shoulder.
That's super cool.
And there's the railgun's like, it's the stock is almost like socketed into the shoulder, and there's he can pull the exo hand up to hold the front of the gun. It's like a walking mount.
We found
Basically.
human Rav.
he made himself into a Rob.
But the exosuit is clearly, again, it's built from scrap. Like it is, it's solid, but somebody made it with parts. There's some chain link in there, you know.
I think they made it with love.
Yep.
They certainly did. There's a lot of heart. There's a lot of heart in this here exosuit.
I love it.
Okay, so you wait for a while. Everybody give me perception checks.
That's not bad.
21.
14 for Flynn.
I got a 15.
17 for Corvus.
You're okay. Cricket?
21.
Oh, haha. So Cricket, you're sitting in the front of the truck, kind of bopping along, and you actually are the first one to spot it. And you don't initially actually see the truck. What you see is the dust plume from right behind it, and literally right after it leaves the black site. Like it is still, as the crow flies, like a mile from you, up the hill.
Hey, Corvus.
You're the only one.
Corvus, you see that?
What? See what?
I smudge the windshield as I poke on it. Right over there. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Corvus, another perception check.
All right. Oh, that's a 26.
Okay.
Right there.
Now you see it. You're like, oh, there it is. Flynn and Hades, you can't quite see it yet, but yeah, you see the truck is coming down, moving southwest toward the first turn that it's going to make, which is to the left, and bring it down towards you. It looks like it's going about 20, maybe 25 miles an hour. It's taking it pretty easy. These are all dirt roads.
Yeah, Corvus would think through the link is, hey, ditch dummies, they're coming. Sorry to interrupt, Alex.
Oh, it's fine. It's great.
I'm laughing because it's true.
So it takes about, let's go to about 25 miles an hour. So from the time you spot it, come on, there we go, it takes about 4 minutes before it hits the first left turn. And you're still watching. And then it starts moving down. Takes about another 3 minutes before it's at the intersection right above your truck. There, Corvus. And now you've got a good view. Go ahead and give me another perception check there, Flynn and Hades.
Nope.
14 again.
Nope.
Okay,
That's
Flynn,
single
you
digits.
see it now. It goes through the little intersection there. Now, do you want to hit it as it enters the double right, or do you want to hit it as it's about to exit it?
I think it's best if we hit it as it's entering, because that's when it needs to start slowing down. And if we pop the engine there, then it's not going to lose. We can catch it before it loses control.
Yeah.
If we try and wait till it's after it hits a switch, it's going to be too late. If we mess it up, they're going to take off.
Okay, as it approaches the right turn, you guys can hear the air brakes on the truck like kick in. Everybody's heard air brakes sound. So you can hear the air brakes kick in, and it basically has to come to almost a stop. Who's acting first? You each get one turn before you have to roll initiative.
I think plan-wise, it makes more sense for Corvus to take the shot. Gents?
Yeah. Generally aligned to that. I was trying to see if quick draw would actually help me take 2 shots. Because technically I have that.
I have quick draw and rapid reload.
Right, so we got the same things, basically.
Yeah.
Y'all are better with heavy weapons than I am, so.
Cricket smoking a bowl.
I'll go ahead and take the shot.
All right.
I'm sure in the future it's like a vape.
He's vaping a bowl.
So you hear,
Like a Keurig, you put it in.
That's right.
I absolutely love that. This is like, I think we've come up with gold. That is gold.
Yeah.
That's $1 million idea right there. Like Keurig bong.
Yeah.
With that
Keurig
our
pipe.
CW pitch, we are set for life.
I'm Keurig will be right on board, I'm sure, taking advantage of the, legalization.
Hashtag not a sponsor unless hashtag they want to give us money.
Yep.
Right. All right, so Cricket, from inside the cab, you hear like these pinions drop into the ground from the exosuit. And you hear like this tink 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 as the legs lock, and Corvus brings the railgun down to bear.
Okay, what are you shooting at, Corvus?
Corvus is shooting at the semis. Let's see. In the semi, the engine block is going to be technically in the body, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. And the speed on this on the railgun I have is 5 to 1, right?
Here's how that works
Yeah.
specifically.
Break that down for me, Alex.
You're taking an aim shot, you can take one shot because you're basically taking the time to aim. Or you could just fire 5 shots in the general direction of the truck and you don't get to control where they go. You roll.
No, I think we're gonna do the one. Let's aim. I think it's important to aim. Aim is important.
Okay, so roll your d20.
Okay.
Flynn,
The
you might
truck
want to
does
be.
not do anything because it doesn't know it's being shot yet.
Flynn, you might want to go ahead and get the
That
car ready. I feel as we might be engaging with things.
10 plus 14. That is going to be a 32.
That definitely hits the truck's engine right where you wanted it. Roll me
right.
some damage.
All right.
By the way, ties go to the attacker in this system. Ties go to the attacker.
Okay. Dean. 22.
22 damage. Okay. You definitely see through your optics that you did significant damage to the armor. So you guys hear the one and the sound of the crack as the projectile breaks the sound barrier. Definitely got the truck's attention and did significant damage to the armor plating around the engine block. And now everyone, well, actually, sorry, you all get to go. All right, so that was Corvus. Flynn, would you like to make any attacks before we roll into initiative? Do you see sparks fly from the engine?
And from where we are in the gator, like you said, about 300 feet from potentially where it's going to be.
Oh, you're like, you waited. He fired right as it like basically almost came to a stop and was about to make that right turn. So it is up the hill 230 feet from you. Like you could see it.
Okay.
It's less than a football field away.
So I want to ready an action to basically drive towards it when it's closer so that I can jump into it. I can jump into the cab.
Okay. Hades, any moves?
Well, I happen to have a railgun myself, so I feel like that's a prudent way to shoot it.
Okay.
It's called a pincer move.
Yep. If one is good, then more is better.
Are you already
If you are asking if I'm calling my shot, yes.
at the engine?
Correct.
Okay. Roll it.
Okay. That is a 27.
That definitely hits the engine. Roll me some damage.
Oh, math is hard.
No
17
way to
damage.
Okay. You're pretty sure, based on what you're seeing, that you finished basically compromising the armor over the engine block, and you've done a little bit of damage to the engine itself. You can see some kind of heat sink stuff like loading out. Okay. No one else gets. All right, Cricket, would you like to do anything?
All right. So I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I can see that's happening. Can I see anybody driving the truck?
Yeah, you can see them. You can see through a window. They're just like.
They don't happen to have the window down or anything crazy like that, do they?
They're not that dumb.
What exactly is a whisper pistol?
It's like a little silenced pistol. Like, remember the PP7?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. It's tiny.
All right. Why not? I'll just like lean out the window, go, and I'll shoot at the driver through the window.
Roll me some damage.
We'll roll a hit.
Right. Roll the hit. Okay.
Yeah, roll a hit. Sorry.
In hindsight, it might have been smarter for us to shoot the driver.
Nah.
Like, Cricket is the real MVP.
Yeah, really, 100%.
That's a 26.
I would hit. And roll me some damage. It is now apparent that the windows are armored.
Sure.
So roll me some damage.
Right. It is 11 damage.
Okay, well, it's a window, so it doesn't have that much armor. You definitely, like, you could see that you've pitted the outside of that armor on that window and that there's, like, cracks forming in the armor of the window. Now everyone roll initiative.
All right.
Come on, baby.
I've preloaded the bag.
Modified 20.
21.
80s. Perfect. 21. Okay.
5.
80s.
20.
Okay. So in this particular case, Flynn, you have a readied action.
Floor Clyde.
You go first.
Wait, didn't Corvus beat us both?
Oh, sorry. I apologize. No, because you have a readied action.
Oh, gotcha. All right, so
If you do this turn, you get to go first.
ooh, so we damaged the driver's side window, right? Or one of the windows.
I'm sorry?
So we damaged one of the windows
Yeah,
into the cab.
Yeah. Driver's side window, opposite where you are.
I want to drive over to that side and take advantage of that to smash in through it.
Okay. Give me a drive check. Because you're about to be like, boom, 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 and try and get around.
Yep.
Roll me a drive check.
And historically, this is where it all goes wrong.
Well, maybe not yet, because that was a 12.
You know, I told Alex I had a character that actually took driving, and he seemed very excited.
Yeah, it's been a problem for us, especially.
All right. Flynn, you don't quite make it all the way around. You kind of bubble a little bit. And so, yeah, you're having an issue driving.
Am I stuck in the gator, or am I moving and just not where I need?
You don't quite make it where you want to make it to.
Gotcha.
Because you kind of like hit a rock, stupid thing.
Right.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So now what I want to do is go to Corvus.
Corvus readies another shot.
All right.
There's the whine from the railgun, and he fires again at the engine block.
Cannot dodge.
And that is a 31.
That definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
Quality shots at a barely moving target.
I mean, on the plus side, it's not moving. Come on.
I have
need another
missed
one of you.
the non-moving target, so
Oh, me too. Me too. I mean, don't. The fact
Don't-
that I'm hitting is
yeah.
is rare.
not to metagame, but don't hand me a lightsaber. Shit goes wrong then.
That is the 27.
27 damage. Okay. You're pretty sure the engine is close to toast, right? You can see like that might be a little bit of fire. Like it's messed up. Like you could hear that it's having problems right now. You blow a hole clean through it.
And over the Qualcomm, Hades gets a one more from you, big boy. Should take her down.
And that is Hades' turn.
Put this bull in the ground.
Well, that sounds about like the right idea right here. Except I threw that on the ground. Oh, that's better though. That's not too bad. That's a 30.
That would be a hit.
I love this dice system, by the way.
That's 18 damage.
Okay, you've exceeded. Okay. With that, you hear the engine like lock and seize. Like you could hear that as it seizes, and the whole truck kind of like lurches, and you're pretty sure the engine's bloody toast.
Buffet is about to be open, gentlemen. It is feeding time.
That goes. Okay. Where is it? Nope, you don't see it quite yet. Done. Cricket, give me a perception.
Okay. Perception. 20.
You think you see movement toward the back of the vehicle?
All right, I'll call it out. There's somebody coming out of the back. Watch the ass. That's a big ass, too.
Corvus, I believe he's talking to you, sir.
Look at it. It's right there.
Now he.
Oh, Eric.
Is it my action or is that just a...
No, you can still take an action. I just want to know if you saw it.
I roll up the window.
It's a crank, though.
It's great.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a crank. It's not automatic.
You youngins don't know the pain.
Oh,
Okay, moving back.
Cricket thinks he's in the bad part of town.
Roll him up.
You guys do see at the end of the round the driver dismounts with his weapon. Corvus, it is your turn. They can't push through the kill zone, so now they have to react to the ambush.
Does the driver then got out? Is the driver in plain view or is the driver in cover?
No, he's in plain view. Like he opened his door and jumped out with his rifle. Like he's looking like. Do you have
All right.
tactics?
Corvus does not have tactics.
Come on.
Does
ahead.
Corvus seem tactical?
Go ahead. What are you doing?
Corvus is going to. Corvus just shrugs and in over the Qualcomm, you both. Let's see, both Hades and Flynn here. Hope you got a tarp, and then he rolls his shot. Oh, that's not as good. That is 19.
19?
Yep.
Okay, he's going to dodge though, because he's not stupid. He does not dodge. Roll me some damage.
All right.
So you
No,
see him like spot you, like you could him hear the whine of your railgun. Where are you shooting him at? Like in the chest or the head?
That's what I was about to ask because I wasn't sure how targeting specific areas because I am taking an aimed shot.
Yep, you can target whatever you want.
Oh, definitely aiming for the head.
Okay. So this would be the driver.
From the crow's nest, you just starts hearing, "I am Iron Man."
That is 27.
27.
Yeah.
Okay. To his head. That's unpleasant for him. You blow his helmet clean off and severely wound his head. You can see him bleeding profusely from the face.
And as just I don't know if this is a free action, but over the from his glow, which is it looks like it's embedded into the left arm of the suit. There's this loud like crackle into the air. Yeah, this like screech. I'd leave if I were you.
Make me an intimidation roll.
That's a straight 10.
Okay. Moving along. Flynn.
All right, so I'm still driving the gator kind of around the front of the truck, right?
So you're at the front of the truck, and you see the guy who's in the passenger seat of the truck. He gets out as well. It looks like all of the people who are there are dismounting to engage the ambush because they're stuck.
Well, my vehicle's still in motion. There's a poor son of a bitch who just got shot in the face. I'm gonna run into him.
Give me a map check. He's gonna try and dive out of the way, A-team style.
19.
That is a hit. Okay, so you.
I think we have found the only driver in Identico, guys.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna go. That's gonna do 3d8 damage. I will roll some random locations. Where do you hit him? You hit him. You hit him in the leg.
12.
Okay. Definitely, he's not his. You definitely.
So I kind of see it as I'm the gator's fishtailing a little bit. Corvus takes the shot. This guy stumbles, and I regain control and do I hit the brakes and side swing into him real quick.
Oh, jeez.
So I
hit him in the leg as you try to get out of the way. Yep.
Right.
All right,
which
Hades.
also puts Hades at a nice vantage point right towards the back of the truck where these guys are coming from.
Okay, so Hades, the way he's put your vantage point, the driver who he knocked over is right in front of you. You give me a perception check. It's dark.
16.
You can kind of make out the guys. It doesn't look like they've come out from behind the truck yet. They're using it as cover right now.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see the driver. He's still alive. He's bleeding from the face and just got clipped in the leg with a gator, but he's still alive.
So I can't see anybody that came from. What about the passenger guy? He's out
on the other side because he's coming around to the driver's side. So now you're on the same side as Corvus.
Okay,
That's where Flynn has driven.
fair enough. I take out a nanothermite grenade from my pack, and I go. 3-card stud, boys. Jacks are better to open. Click. Woo! Onto the other side of the truck.
Okay, so are you throwing it into the truck?
No, like up over the truck so we can use the truck so we don't get hit, i.e. Flynn and I, but that side of the truck gets with the passenger. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like over the cab to the other side of the truck.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not that far of a chuck.
So I thought you were throwing it at the back of the truck. I'm like, wait, aren't the dudes we're supposed to be saving back there?
Well, I'll deal with them in a little bit more of a directed blast in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me a hit roll.
19 plus 12 is 20, 31. Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of basically bounce it off the guy on the other side of the truck, and it kind of rolls underneath the truck and explodes. The way nanothermite doesn't really explode,
right?
Unless it's got it's the missile type.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does start is it rapidly starts conflagrating the entire cab of the truck.
Yup.
Right, which is now being burned at fire hotter than the sun.
Flynn, you might want to either get out the s'mores or move us along just a little bit. So it's about to get real hot up here in the desert.
Hot damn.
Okay. Let's oh no, never mind. Don't need to do that. Okay. So they're gonna stack up. First off, I'm gonna roll a roll. Okay. So the first guy kind of takes a peek around the corner, sees Mallow because of the way he fishtailed you around to be toward the back, Mallow, and he is going to take some shots at you. He is not aiming. What will you do?
Well, I should at least get down.
Mm-hmm. Give me a defense, please.
But you have to get up to get down, though. You know that, right?
No, absolutely.
You gotta get up to get down.
Absolutely. That is a 34 to dodge.
Okay. Yep, that does it. Okay, so he went. Okay, next guy coming around the back of the truck. He's going to take some shots at Corvus.
Oh, thank God, the man with the armor.
Give me a defense roll there, Corvus.
All right. What do I roll for defense?
D20 plus your agility, unless you have cybernetics or some more sort of modification, which is what I'm presuming Hades has. It's a crazy agility mod.
I do not have any agility mods.
Okay, so yeah, D20 plus agility bonus.
Okay. 19.
You dodge all of, well, nope, all but one. So he hits you one time in the chest.
All right.
Give me some D10s. Come on. So he dings you once in the chest for 17 points of damage.
All right. I need to double check my AP with the exosuit on.
Moving right along.
Yep.
Next guy is taking a shot at Hades. These guys aren't really in the aiming move right now. Okay. Give me a defense roll.
22.
That is still good.
Duck and weave behind bars.
And weave. Okay, next guy's shooting at Corvus because he's got a nice big exosuit. Corvus, are you going to dodge?
Yes, I'm rolling my defense. Oh, that is not as good. That is going to be an 6.
Okay, all three of those hit you.
All right.
Oh, God.
Okay. So first, he's going to take another 14 plus 8 is 22 to your chest.
Okay. Well,
You will take...
And that's the AP stops that, correct? Or it's AP then hit points. Okay.
Okay, so 22 to your chest. You take 9 points to your left arm.
Okay.
And you take 16, 20 to your right leg.
20 to the right leg?
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was 20 to the right leg, correct?
Okay. So the guy that you almost hit with that nanothermite grenade has a grenade launcher. And he is firing a
He's
grenade.
not very happy at me now.
He actually is more focused on the gator right now.
Fair enough. But I'm in the gator.
So
So
fire it at the gator. Do you hear a bunk?
Flynn, drive,
Caleb.
motherfucker.
Yeah. Am I dodging with the car?
No. I mean, I assume you're like either peeling out or doing something so you don't get hit with a grenade.
Is it a regular drive check? Oh, this one's bad.
Rip.
6.
Nope. So Okay. So the grenade explodes directly underneath your gator, right? Like he hits it right where he wants it. And your gator takes 21 points of damage.
Cool. I bail.
It doesn't have that many hit points.
It's not a tank,
Nope.
but I have it here. I actually found it a little while ago.
Luckily, though, I read in the book that gators can't explode.
Correct.
They cannot. All right. Yes, it has 20. Your gator is damaged to the point where it's not going anywhere anymore.
Balls.
Okay, moving right along. Next guy's gonna come out and fire at Flynn. What are you doing, Flynn? Are you getting off? You can still use it as cover.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge behind the flaming, not flaming, but I'm gonna jump behind it.
Okay.
So it's between me and them.
Yep. And so, 1, 2. So you get, because you're trying to use that as cover, I have that for you. I'm going to call it half cover. Means you get an extra +3 to your defense.
25.
You dodge all of his bullets. He'll ping you off the dirt and the other stuff. Okay. He's gonna hold. Okay, the driver, who is severely wounded, gets up and fires 3 shots at Corvus because he's very unhappy with you.
Surprise!
He's not gonna fire shots at you. He's actually going to throw a grenade at you.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He gets 1 shot to throw a grenade at you.
How far away am I?
That's a pretty fair chuck for him.
It is. I mean, he's taking a penalty, and I'm going to hint you, he didn't roll very well.
Oh, cool.
So roll me your defense.
Nat 20.
Okay, so
I think I probably didn't need it, but I'll take it.
You got a 5. Like halfway there, and then it explodes. His hand grenade. All right, Cricket.
Doesn't this thing have weapons? Like the vehicle I'm in?
Corvus.
Yes, the truck does have a. It's got quad front mounted machine guns.
Like static arc, or does
They're static arc. They don't rotate. They are pointed frontward.
They turn the truck and fire.
I'll simply say that when I looked at the prices for the moving mounts, I was like, nope.
All right. So I guess the question is, what is directly in front of me?
Corvus is standing to the side of it.
Nothing's directly in front of you. It's dirt. You're looking at the end of the wadi.
Okay.
So you're parked almost parallel. So they were coming this way. They were about to make this turn. You guys are parked up here, right?
Okay.
And so you're shooting basically, you and Corvus are right above them. Hades and Flynn in what was the Gator are right next to him.
All right. Corvus, you hurt?
I got a couple dents, nothing I can't pound out.
Giggity.
Phrasing.
All right. Then, what do you want me to do?
I mean, you got guns on that thing. You might as well use them.
I mean, that means I'll have to move.
Then move, boy.
Whoop. All right, I'll override the autopilot and I'll drive it myself.
Okay, give me a drive check.
This is gonna end well. All right, driving. 17.
Hey.
You're pretty sure that you've got the guns pointed toward the back of the semi, where the bad guys are like hiding, basically.
All right, and we don't know exactly, like the back of the semi, like if I shoot, it'll go into the box of the semi as well, or
Kind of either both like the open doors or into the dirt behind them.
Yeah, light them up.
Okay, what's the speed on that one?
The speed on the guns is... Where'd they go? I'm looking through my hard copy of this wonderful book that you should buy if you get the chance. It's wonderful, and look, there's a merch link.
I didn't even serendipity.
We call that serendipitous timing. Yep. The guns I am having a hard time finding.
Probably either a 4 or a 5. So I'm gonna go with it's a 5.
Okay.
So how many guns did you
Yeah,
put
on
on
that
there?
one.
There's 4.
Okay. So do me a favor. Roll me 4 d20s.
Okay. What am I adding anything to this?
There is no target. There is no targeting computer.
And you don't have proficiency in heavy weapons, I believe.
That
Nope, you're
negative.
at a penalty. You're at a -3 to hit.
-3. Gotcha. All right.
Roll me 4 d20s.
40-20. A natural 2, so that's out. You say I'm at a minus what?
3.
3, so 16, 15, and 10.
$16, 50, so 60. Dodge. Okay, you actually do hit 4 of them.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, whatever you're
Keep
doing is working.
doing
Keep
it.
doing it.
Pose roll allow you to do this. Or imagine it's a 7.62 is what I'm gonna guess.
Shit. I was just on that page. Sorry.
Got it. I got it. Roll me 3d10 damage 4 times.
4 times. Okay, first one, 3d10.
Okay. I'll start making notes.
So that is an 18.
Okay.
Much damage. Let's much damage.
18.
That
I'm gonna
is
do this for you. Just
Another 18.
You guys are looking at the sweeper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Another 18.
Correct.
Okay.
That is a 14.
Okay.
And
I'm just
Zoid.
kind of randomly applying it to various guys.
That is a 22.
Nice.
22 damage. That was real nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely taking some stuff out of their armor. Yeah. I mean, you see a bunch of them like kind of dive out of the way or duck behind stuff, but you guys see the front of the truck suddenly go boom out of the water and then slam down and then and send the react team scattering.
That's my baby.
Go ahead. Corvus, it's your turn. And now they have a new target.
Let's see. Our driver is still hanging out down there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Much
still
obliged.
have
There's a motherfucker down here with a grenade launcher. I mean, if you could do something to that situation, would be fantastic. As he says from the ground with Flynn.
Let me see what I can come up with.
He
And,
turns to Flynn. He's like, I think he's making fun of me, my man.
Probably. You got that
What
kind
are
of
you doing,
face.
Corvus?
Corvus is going to. Let's see. Nope, not that, and not that. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we're gonna train the railgun on our friend with the grenade.
With the grenade launcher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And one aimed shot. Yep, one aimed shot. Nat 20. I love this. Is so.
Oh,
So this die is one of the 2 sets of dice I use when I'm running games. So these are technically my DM dice, and this is why.
Okay. Well, that bypasses his armor completely, so roll me some damage.
So whatever arm is holding the grenade launcher is the arm that I'm aiming at.
Oh, you're aiming at his arm?
Yeah, I'm looking to separate that arm from him.
you will.
Okay, cool.
You're going straight through the armor, so don't roll poorly, and you're probably in good shape.
All right. Well, I'll do my best here. That's not too bad. 24.
Okay. Well, his arm is currently hanging on by a piece of flesh about this big around. You nearly blow his arm completely off. It's not quite off. In fact, he has to make a determinations check to not be stunned, which he fails because the success ratio is the damage. He is stunned for the next 6 rounds and is bleeding.
Your enemy cannot press the trigger if you remove the arm.
Oh, much obliged, mon ami. Much obliged, mon ami.
Ow. That was an impressive shot. Okay. Flynn, you see Corvus run around the truck and firing on the move, blow the grenade launcher guy's arm almost off.
Oh no, Corvus is still on the ledge. He's just literally like
overhand. Yep. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so you said everybody kind of scattered.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, they're all still within about 30 feet of each other, but the truck coming over the edge of the wadi and firing indiscriminate machine gun fire at them, yeah, they've lost a little bit of their tightness of their formation.
So who is the closest that I could close to?
The driver. He's still alive.
This poor son of a bitch. All right. Well, I am going
off, and he's bleeding from the face, and it looks like you took a good chunk out of his leg armor when you hit him with the gator.
No, so just to be clear, just to be sure, because the driver got shot in the head, I thought the passenger was the one with the grenade launcher, and he was the one that got his arm taken off.
Yeah. You just took off that guy's arm. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got it.
Yeah.
I'm a little tracking sheet.
Okay, good. I thought you were talking about the driver being the same guy I shot in the head and then shot his arm off.
Different guys.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Nah, you fucked them both.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm going to close to melee with the driver. And draw my vibro katana and hit him in the head.
Okay. Roll the hit. He's going to try and get the heck out of the way. Not terrible. He's at a penalty, but it's not terrible.
23.
23. Yeah, that hits. Roll me some damage. 13, so that's 6 seconds.
12.
7. 12? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't quite cleave his head in half. He might still be alive, but probably not. He is also bleeding.
I'm going to assume he at least drops to the ground, though.
Oh yeah, no, he's unconscious.
All right.
For sure. He's effectively out of the fight.
So then I'm going to square up to basically give Hades a little bit of cover from where I'm standing to at least give him multiple targets so he can line up a shot or do whatever he needs to.
And that brings us to Hades' turn.
Gentlemen, I believe we might need to be moving out very quickly here, so I'm gonna do my best to disrupt what's going on back here, and y'all go ahead and pull on up so we can get our carry and we can get the hell out of here. How many can I see from where I'm
at? 4. Not counting the dead driver or half dead driver. Mostly dead driver.
He's only mostly dead.
That's right.
Okay, I'm going to take out.
There was a guy who just shot you. Or
He's
shot
dead.
At you, Rat. No, there's a different guy that shot at you. Multiple people have shot at you.
Oh, fair enough.
They're right down with.
Fair enough. Sword in one hand, pistol in the other, and I'm going to take 2 shots at one of the guys that shot me, or shot at me at least.
Okay, 2 shots. Okay, he will dodge. He got a 21.
Let's see. He gets hit by one of them.
Okay. Roll me a location of damage, please. He took a machine gun round when Cricket came around.
That's not very great. 15 to the left arm.
15 to the left arm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you do some damage to his armor.
Yep.
Okay. Moving right along. The other guy that was shooting you, not the one you just shot, he takes another 3 shots at you, Hades.
That is a 20 total.
You get hit with 1.
All right.
You take 26 to the chest.
Cool.
You know, it's pretty ouchy. Okay. The guy you shot, on the other hand, he's also shooting at you. He's rather unhappy with you.
I don't exactly like the cut of his jib either.
You shot him.
He started it. I got a 22.
That dodges. Okay, moving right along.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of the guys, he starts shooting at no, he's throwing a grenade at you, Corvus. He doesn't like you. You scare him.
I don't like him either.
Ow. Terrible. What's your defense?
Straight 14.
Oh yeah, that easily dodges. So you duck and weave to the side as the grenade sails over your head and lands harmlessly in the wadi, exploding behind you. So not fun when they miss all the time. Okay, this guy.
They could just, give up. We are picking them off one by one, but this would go a lot faster if y'all just laid down your weapons and walked away.
Technically, you've only really killed 2 of them.
Give me time. Or give my friends time.
Okay. The next guy is throwing a grenade at the truck with Cricket in it.
Let me pull out my
Give me a
vehicle
drive
sheet.
check.
Drive check. Okay. Driving. That is my weaving is 11.
No, it does hit.
Does the stealth coating help?
Owie. 21, 26 points of damage to the front of your vehicle there, Corvus.
It makes a nice burn mark and dent in the plating.
Okay. Next guy. That guy actually threw a grenade. Next guy is throwing a grenade at you, Corvus. I don't know what to pick up. No.
That's a 13.
This one actually hits.
Ooh.
Majority of the damage is absorbed into your left arm.
All right.
12. 10, 11, 20 damage.
A chunk of the exoplating blows off and skitters across the wadi.
Okay. The guy who's been shooting at you, Flynn, he's taking another 3 pot shots at you.
Yeah, he's shooting at me, right? Only a 13 then.
Did you account for the fact that you're hiding behind the gator?
Oh, that's a +3?
Because you didn't move after that. I assume you're using the gator as cover and shooting over the hood.
Well, I moved to hit the driver with my sword.
Moved to go kill that guy. So what was your total?
13 for a shot.
Hit you one time. Hit you in the left arm. Or 18, 26 points of damage. Next guy. Okay, are any of you guys electronics people?
Yep.
Corvus, give me an electronics check real quick. Cricket, it's your turn.
Okay. So now I'm coming down the
You
hill.
can continue shooting.
Yeah. So I'm going wide open, just down the hill.
Four attack rolls.
All right, 4 more attack rolls, and then I'm shooting as I'm driving, and I'm just pedal to the metal. And
Corvus whacks a couple buttons, and from the loudspeakers on the vehicle, you hear.
So here are my shots. You say I'm at a -3 on this?
3.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So I got my 16 and 6, and a natural 20, and -3 would be 11. So 16, 6, natural 20, 11.
16, 6, natural 20, 11. Okay. So do me a favor. Let's deal with that natural 20 first.
Okay.
Roll the damage for that one first.
And that was how many D10?
3d10, I believe.
3D10. Okay. That is.
And
10.
I'm going to roll. Who did you hit? You hit this guy.
That is 24
How much
damage. 24.
24 damage to his. Okay. So the first guy, you see the round, and you're a doctor. You understand exactly what it did.
Right. Exactly.
It hits perfectly right underneath his thing, shattering bone and sending most of his arm flying. He's in bad shape. His left arm's essentially gone. You immediately start diagnosing in your head. You're like,
Ooh, severed brachial artery.
he will need full cybernetic replacement.
If he doesn't die out.
Yeah, and he is bleeding. Oh wait, first he has to make a freaking death check. Now, while you're doing that, roll me another damage, and I will start applying it randomly. 2, 4 more
Damage
people.
is poopy. That's 6.
6.
Oh no.
3D10
Go on.
got 6.
Ahead.
One more?
2 more.
Oh, 2 more. Okay. Oh my.
I've just dealt with the natural 20 first because that bypasses armor.
Gotcha. That's a 19.
Ooh, okay.
And then the last one is a 14.
14. Okay. Basically what you folks are seeing is as he comes down the embankment towards you, he's just been basically holding down the triggers, But also taking out another dude. Yeah, that guy is definitely unhappy. So just to give you kind of a picture it in your mind, these don't happen necessarily consecutively. They almost happen almost concurrently. So as the first person in the initiative order goes, when they're about halfway through their turn, that's when the next person starts going, and so on and so forth. So think of it that way. So basically everything that's happened so far has taken about... Oops, what number am I at now? Got it. It's taken about 20 seconds. Pure chaos and fire.
Now, how much of the gap have I closed between?
You've been driving. This is your second round. What's the speed on that Avino there, Corvus?
The speed is 80.
Okay, you're not going at a full clip because you don't want to die. So are you going half speed, quarter speed?
I'll go half.
Okay, so 40. So you've come down 80. 120. So you've covered about a third of the distance to the truck.
Okay.
Okay. Corvus, your turn again. We are in round 4.
The Corvus dislodges the. You hear the pinions pop, and he starts making his way down the embankment as well in the exosuit, like Terminator running in this thing.
Okay.
And
you could fire on the run.
yeah, I think he will try and take a shot on the run.
Want to aim 5 shots at one guy, or just kind of spray across the way?
We'll aim 5 shots at one guy.
I mean, you can control the spray at one person, or in this particular case, for funsies, I'll let you be like, yeah, and you're just kind of fire it, air hose style.
I think he'll focus on one person who's still up.
There's a guy who you've been trading shots with, who's literally only taken 1 shot to the chest armor.
Oh, we'll have to fix that. All right, so I'm going to take 5 shots at him.
So roll 5d20. Ooh,
right.
That was a good roll for him.
23.
Anything over a 22 hits.
Okay. That's 22.
Goes to attacker.
24. That is 19. That's going to miss. And then the last one is I rolled a 1. I fumbled.
Okay, so your gun jams.
Okay. So that makes sense, because if I remember reading the rules, it's the last shot of the last shot is when the jam happens. Okay. So I had 4 hits.
4 hits. All right, start rolling me some damage. I'll roll you some areas just for sake of speed.
All right.
Okay, first one.
2, 10. So that's 20 total on the. 19 on the first shot.
Okay, you tag him in the chest with that first shot.
15 on the second shot.
All right, tag him in the chest again with that. Next.
15 on the third shot.
All right. You tag him in the
There we go.
left arm with that shot.
And then 28 on the fourth shot.
All right, you tag him in the left arm again. You're pretty sure the armor on his left arm's almost gone. You could probably rip it off and you get close enough. All right, Flynn, it is your turn.
So the guy who just shot me, can I get to him for melee in this round?
The guy who just shot you got tagged by the machine gun and got his arm blown off.
Cool. But he still, did he like go out?
Yeah, he's
Or at least
he's
drop.
laying on the ground bleeding from the what is left of the stump that used to be his left arm.
Solid. So I will just dash towards whoever is the closest.
All right, I'm gonna say it's this guy.
Okay. Rate of fire on a katana is 3.
So you're just
So
flashing 3 times.
yeah.
Going to try and duck.
Where's my 20?
He got an unnatural 20.
Wait, that means you can shoot 3 katanas at him, right? In one round.
Yes.
That's the lovely flurry of blows. Flynn's not really worried about where he slices him. He just wants to cut things.
Can you shoot a katana from a railgun?
In theory, yes, but it wouldn't be very accurate because the aerodynamics on that wouldn't be great.
So 21, 26, and 25.
Those are all hits.
Oh,
Roll me some damage.
Jesus.
You guys are level 10. Like, I'm expecting
Yeah.
some kind of bananas here. Like, that's kind of the point of today's session.
I mean, that's what I was about to say. Like, I'm really enjoying level 10 play.
So first was a 9.
Okay.
Second is a 13.
13.
And the last
Okay.
is an 11.
Okay. You're definitely making some dings into his armor, but he's still up. Right. Hades.
Is there anybody that is unharmed that I can see?
Yeah, the guy who just shot you.
So I look at him and I go,
Shot
sir,
at you.
sir, I'll give you one chance right now to lay down your weapon and call off this attack. And just let us leave with the cargo.
Roll me an intimidation.
Oh, that's actually not terrible. 20. Then I'm old. 19 plus 4. 23.
Does successfully do so. So he what you call it? High or low?
Low.
He basically drops his rifle and just runs. And you hear him be like, "Fuck this nonsense."
That's a very smart move, my friend. And then I start walking towards the back of the truck.
Okay.
Does anybody
We'll
pop
back.
out at me?
Well, there's still a few guys between you and the back of the truck.
Oh, well then I'd like to actually take an action then, if that's okay with you.
Yeah. There's another
Just gonna
guy.
I
stroll
like
back
that
casually.
Hades got one guy to run. He's like, I got this.
Well, he kind of
Oh.
does, but
There's a guy. So the way you and Flynn are kind of bounding right now. So in
Right.
front of you, you convince one guy to run away, and then Flynn's currently like slashing the shit out of this dude in front of you, and then behind him there are 4 more guys who are simultaneously, or sorry, 4 more guys who are simultaneously like firing it at you. One guy who fired at you previously, he's in the back. A guy who just threw a grenade at the truck. A guy who's shooting, and a guy who's shooting at Corvus.
well, in that case, then I'll call out and I'll go, Flynn, I've been working on something a little different for you, my friend. And throw, and if this goes off, Flynn, this knife is going to go flinging past your ear, and hopefully into somebody at the back of the truck or in the line of people that we're trying to destroy here.
So are you trying to throw it at the guy Flynn's engaged with?
No, I'm going to throw it past them to one of the other motherfuckers.
Okay.
You said behind him, right?
Roll
Yeah.
to hit.
I can't.
I
It
can't
won't
see.
focus.
Is
It's
it
a natural 20. Yeah.
Okay, well, he rolled a natural 1, so you hit him in the face. Roll me some damage.
So when I'm assuming this guy's wearing a helmet, right?
Yeah, but you rolled a natural 20, so it just kind of
Right. So when it goes right through here, I go, okay, Flynn, now here's the real magic trick, my friend. Now watch this. And I go click, and then his head explodes.
I'm going to make this knife disappear.
I made his head
the
disappear.
C4 knife.
I call
Hades'
it.
famous C4 knife.
I've been working on it. It's been trying. I actually do in full on numbers. I do 22 damage on the knife.
Okay, yeah. His head is nearly blown completely off. That's handy for him.
Hades takes notes to improve it for next time.
If he's nope, he's unconscious now. Because he's not technically dead.
Every experiment needs results. That's a data point.
He's
super handy, buddy, but not as great when I'm right up close to them.
My apologies.
One of the guys behind him starts firing at you, Hades.
Fine.
As a free action, Hades starts taking notes.
Yeah, exactly.
Roll me a dodge there, Hades.
Oh, that's not bad. Hold on.
A 13. His best shot was a 13.
Well, I rolled a natural 19 plus my agility's 5. Yeah.
You're good to go.
That was also my DM dice.
Okay. Corvus, the guy who's shooting at you, is continuing to actually he's gonna throw another grenade at you. He's gonna use his final grenade. Boris?
I think he's deciding how he's going to blow people up.
Well, he's got to dodge this grenade first.
Oh.
That was only a 10, so...
Oh, he hit you that time. You take the bulk of the damage to your left leg. By the D12. 22, owie. 31 points of damage.
Oof. Half the plating on the exo leg just disintegrates.
Okay, he's holding. And holding. Okay. Cricket.
Pedal to the metal.
Okay, so there's really only two guys you could shoot at that are not like, so there's one guy who's literally like face to face with Flynn. You probably don't want to shoot at him.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, there's basically two guys you could see that you could probably like wiggle and shoot at if you would like to fire.
Okay. So that's 4 rolls again?
Yep.
All right. 2 natural 1s on my first 2 rolls.
Oh, no.
And then a 3 and a 5.
Okay. You don't hit with any of them. Corvus, you can hear so these work on an electric solenoid, right? I don't know if you've ever seen like vehicle mounted guns.
Yeah.
And you can hear the solenoid whir and then the freaking bolt slam into something, but not a bullet. And then the solenoid starts to crackle.
And I'm still holding the trigger down.
That's why it continues to crackle. Okay.
As he's running, like you get this like it's almost like the sound of breathing through the call, the comm link, and it's like, lay off the goddamn trigger.
Okay, Flynn, the guy you are engaged with, he's gonna try and grapple you and take your soul. What are you going to do?
That'll be fun.
What are your thoughts?
I can't do. Can I do an opposed grapple? Like, can I just try to? Well, I am one of my proficiencies is military combat, so can I try to like basically reverse the grapple on him?
Ooh.
Yes, you can.
Grapple his grapple. I like it.
And I think you get a bonus to that, if I recall.
I mean, once per combat round I can. I might as well use it now.
Yeah. So, do you know what the bonus is off the top of your head?
My level.
Oh, yeah. You get an additional plus 10. So with your
But I rolled a nat 20, so do I need to add all that up? Like 40?
Damn.
No, but I would like you to describe what that reverse grapple looks like and then roll damage.
Okay. So I
he would
just
grab your sword and try and take it from you.
So I let him grab the sword.
Okay.
I release the blade and like slide up like inside him, so he's like now has his arms like completely around me.
Right.
I grab him around his chest and just suplex him backwards.
Okay, roll me some
And-
damage.
All I can think of is the ref from Celebrity Deathmatch going, "I'll allow it."
So my unarmed is D6 plus strength, so that is 7.
Don't you have cyber arms?
Yeah, I do. Do I also get to roll that D8?
Yeah.
That's a 5, so 12.
Yeah. That hurt. Because you suplexed him, and that did that to his neck. And because it was a natural 20, yeah, he's in a lot of pain.
Armor doesn't protect you from Brock Lesnar.
No. He is down almost 3 full lines on the condition track just from that one attack. And he has to make a death save to stay awake, which he fails. So you knock him unconscious for the next 4 rounds.
The sleepy time suplex, more effective than tea.
Seriously, like that was harsh, dude. That was a fancy defense roll right there. That wasn't even your turn.
Nope.
Corvus, it is now your turn. So you
Corvus
see
is-
the one guy who's been throwing grenades at you.
How much distance do I have to cover?
What's your speed in your exosuit?
That's a good question. I don't know. The suit itself doesn't have it's my max agility is
Somewhat.
0.
What's your total? What's your speed?
16.
Your speed is 16.
Agility times 4.
No, not your
Agility?
agility bonus. Your agility. So it'd be 16 times. What's your actual agility score?
Oh, 21.
So it'd be 21 times 4, and then the exosuit would
80
take away from that.
84.
Yep. So just because I forget, so let this be a lesson to everybody. This happens to me all the time. We wrote this. I don't remember what we wrote. I'm gonna say you go double. So you've been at a full clip for 2 rounds, right?
Okay.
And so, jeez, and so you can do 4 times your speed. You do double. Jesus, yeah, you're basically at the truck now.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the suit is approaching the truck, and the guy that's been chucking grenades at me,
Yeah, you're right in front of it.
the right arm like flips the gun over his shoulder, so like the actual mount like just rides to the back,
Yeah.
and then that arm he just punches forward with that arm, which is his wrench it arm.
Nice. So are you going to activate the like Iron Man flash pan at the same time?
Yeah,
No.
sure.
Yeah. All right.
What the hell? Why not?
He's going to try and dodge because he's now afraid.
I love the fact that like
I'm
that
trying
like
to
he
decide
couldn't
if you're
take the
Iron
bullets.
Man or a glitter boy.
What was that? I'm sorry. I got cross channel there.
Try to decide if you're Iron Man or a glitter boy.
Why not both?
All right. What's your attack roll?
Okay, the attack roll is, and I have military combatives. We'll see if I need it.
Yeah.
That'll be a 25.
That definitely hits. In his
And
face.
we didn't. I don't know that we talked about the damage for the torch. Did you remember I didn't remember seeing that in the chat.
D12.
D12?
D12. Plus your strength hit because you hit him. So it's a D6 plus a D12 plus your strength.
All right.
Because this is your cyber arm, right?
This is the cyber arm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So plus your strength bonus. So you just crack the solid one in the face. See how this goes.
So that's 9. That's 15 with the punch.
Nice.
And then what damage does the torch do?
D12.
Oh, the D12. Okay. 10.
Oh, so you did 25 total damage. You blow his helmet completely off. It's gone. And he is bleeding pretty profusely from the face, but he's not dead yet. All right, Flynn. There's the guy that you just suplexed over.
Mm-hmm.
There's a guy that Hades threw a knife at. No, he's dead. And then there's another guy who's been shooting at Hades. And there's the guy that Corvus just punched in the face.
So, just a quick question for the rules. A knife's rate of fire is 3,
So you could theoretically stab someone 3 times.
and if I'm dual wielding, I double that, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Did you take
So,
talent?
yeah. This is what Flynn does.
Yeah, is it
So-
cool ninja style or is it like goblin on the back and it's just
Oh no, it's cool ninja style.
okay.
Nice.
So I'm gonna rush for the one that was shooting at Hades.
Okay.
I'm gonna basically make like a sweep motion to grab and stash my katana. I've got a bunch of knives all over the place. So as I'm stashing the katana, I'm like grabbing 2 other knives.
You took quick draw too, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Okay. You can't do both.
Well, then I'll leave the katana. I don't care.
Okay.
It was cool.
You could just drop the katana and pull the knives out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I let the guy that I suplexed grab the katana as
that's
part
right.
of the awesome
Yeah,
grapple move.
Yeah, you can run and just take the knives with you. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, then I'll just grab the knives. So I'm gonna rush to that guy, have 2 knives out, and then go
Stab him
a
6
little
times?
crazy. Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit. I will take 6 d20 rolls, please.
19, 28, 22,
Anything over 15 hits.
23, 18. Shit, how many was that? I think that was my 5th one.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
And my 6th is a 24.
Nice. Did any of those miss?
No.
Start rolling damage.
And a vibro knife is...
Don't forget your strength bonus.
Yep. So 2d8 plus 4.
Okay. I'll start rolling locations for you. So go ahead and start slashing away.
First is an 11.
Okay.
Next is a 14.
Okay.
Next is an 8.
Okay.
Next is an 11.
11. Okay.
Next is a 13. And the last one is a 15.
Darn it. 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the guy basically is using his armor to protect himself. He's like, so you're just slashing, like vibro slashing the snot out of his armor. It's all very effective at, like, you're whittling large chunks of his armor off of him. And now he is fully engaged with you. Okay, Hades. You see one guy that Corvus just punched in the face. You see the guy that Flynn is currently trying to cut into little itty bitty ribbons, and that's it.
Hades says, Flynn, my boy, duck. we'll do the old maneuver. And at that
Just
moment,
like Lutheran.
yeah, and at that moment, since he's got his sword out, he will do kind of a mid-air flip so he can get over Flynn and then come down on top of our boy. Has he been hit in the head?
Guy that Flynn's hitting?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
No.
Well, we're going to aim for the head then.
Roll to hit. Beat a 16.
Natural one!
You drop your weapon.
That's fine. I didn't need it anyways.
Okay, moving right along. Okay, Corvus.
It's bound to
Guy
happen.
You just shot or hit in the face, right? He's firing back at you now because he's terrified. He is out of grenades, though.
I don't blame him.
Well, his gun jams for the final. So let me know. Roll me a defense.
Yep.
I'll take him around to clear.
17.
One hit. You take. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, he got you in the face. But he only rolled 8 damage to your face. And then his gun jammed. Okay, that guy's holding still. Okay.
You said 8 to the face?
Yep. Flynn, the guy that you just ducked in front of that Mallow tried to hit in the face and then dropped his weapon. He is going to try and shoot you.
Oh.
Having at him. Roll me a defense.
21.
Yeah, you've dodged all 3 shots. Like, olay!
Olé!
Hey,
Clearly, I'm just spinning out of the
okay,
move.
you are driving toward the thing. Everybody's in pretty close contact, and you burned out the machine gun on the truck. So are you just driving forward right now?
Yeah, just full out as fast as I can go.
Okay. Corvus.
I will punch him again.
Okie doke.
I'll rear that right arm back again and see if we can slam into his face one more time. That is
rolled. He's gonna try and duck.
that is a
very well.
that is a dirty 20.
Well, he rolled an 8, and you were aiming for his face. So go ahead and roll me some damage.
Right.
Somehow I have a funny feeling this guy's about to lose his head. Just a thought.
You said a D6 and a D12, right?
Plus your strength bonus.
Yep. All right, that is 12, 16.
Well, you don't quite take off his head.
How far does the plasma torch burn in?
Oh, pretty far. Like you kind of hit him, you kind of catch him in the cheek. Right?
Oh,
Which is why he doesn't quite
like-
die.
It's like an open face slap, except the palm here is basically like a plasma torch. Yeah.
So you just kind of like, you catch him like here, because I'm assuming you're like almost like palm striking him. So you kind of catch him at a weird angle. And so like you see it burn into his face, but he is not dead.
oh God! This is like a Two-Face thing. Oh,
He is bleeding pretty severely, and he is unconscious. And so unless he receives medical attention, he will bleed out and die. Somehow I don't think you care about that. Okay. Flynn.
I am going to again slice and dice the gentleman in front of me.
Okay, give me some attack rolls. Beat
All right.
11.
So 25,
That hits.
16,
Hits.
29,
Hits.
14,
Hits.
Natural 1
You drop one of your knives.
and a 13.
Hits. So that's 5 hits, and you drop a knife.
Yep.
So start giving me some damage.
11.
Okay.
11. 11.
Hang on 1 second. 11. Okay. And then another 11.
Yeah, 3 11s,
Okay.
then a 7,
Ever was the color of her energy.
A
and then 17.
17. Okay.
And that was all 5.
Okay. So you cut through his left leg armor and you slice his helmet off and get a pretty good cut to his face, but he's still up. Hades.
You know, at this fantastic display of ninjutsu between the two of us, Hades just says, you know what, fuck this, and he pulls out his pistol and just shoots him in the head.
Okay, roll the hit. He's gonna try and duck.
Good luck with that. 24.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
At point blank, oh my god, that's a lot. $28 damage.
Fortunately, yep, that did it. Fortunately, Flynn had just cut his helmet off.
Yep.
Yeah, his head is a
Teamwork.
smoldering. Okay, so I'm gonna take us out of initiative now. Good. So the 3 of you circle to the back of the truck, and you see one guard left, and he's currently holding a button.
I would suggest you not do that, my friend.
I get to walk away.
Oh, that's easy. So long as everything in this truck stays alive.
He goes, I get to walk away.
Sure.
Gentlemen.
No problem with that here.
Do what you want.
Here's the stepping.
He hops down. How do I know you're not going to shoot me in the back when I run?
Because I would have shot you already if I wanted to do that. I am a man of honor, after all.
Did you see this shit we just kicked up? Come on.
Give me a charisma check there, Hades. See if he believes you.
Can I use persuasion?
You're not. Are you lying to him?
No.
Because if you're lying to him, you have to use deceit.
No, I am. No, I am not lying to him. That is a 22.
Okay.
It is in your best
He hands
efforts,
over the
my
click,
friend, to leave.
And then he runs.
Nice doing business with you, mon ami. And then
Don't trip.
is the truck here by now? Because at this point I would be looking at the good doctor. Are we just gonna load these motherfuckers up and we gonna leave, or we gonna wake them up now?
Cricket pulls up as you're telling that, as you're discussing it with the guy. So Cricket, you hop out and you see the 8 stasis looking chambers in the back. They're purple. Each of them is about 6.5 feet long and has a diameter like this of about 3 feet. They're just tubes.
Are they so they're like on racks or something like that?
Oh, they're like laying down.
Oh, okay. Well, this is them.
So you see
Well-
readouts on the side that show like vitals and stuff, and then you see like a little thing, like a face hole.
Oh, okay. Yep. I'll look at it and go, those are the 2 we want. Do we want to keep the rest of them?
Well, I mean, there's room in the truck. We
So
can fit
it's-
them.
It's been like a minute of combat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
2
that
minutes?
took about 40 seconds of right. Keep in mind, like you're running 80 feet. Like you are like Iron Man. Like so yeah, like
So-
movie time. Yeah, 40 seconds, 45. Now another
So-
chat with that guy and some stuff. So yeah, You, from time of first shot fired, it's been about 3 minutes.
So we've got probably another 5-10 minutes before some sort of alarm goes off. Should we grab the 2 and use that time to get going, or
gentlemen,
try to grab all?
My friends, I can load a couple of these pretty fast myself, and he you hear the servos and the armor going. Boom.
I got robot arms. He's got robot legs.
Yeah. I would say let's just grab and go. Leave no witnesses. Well, we left one witness, but 2 witnesses. Okay, I'm going back on my original theory. Anyways, let's get the cargo and leave. It's much easier, I believe.
We grab all. We start loading all the tubes, and then drop some explosives as we're going away and blow the truck.
We just push a button.
Yeah, I believe I got the explosives taken care of, and from a compartment on the side of the suit, there's a handful of pipe bombs.
Or, like our MVP said, as long as that button isn't tied to the tubes, we can just use that one.
Also true.
Okay. So you guys get them loaded up. Cricket, are you hanging out in the back with them?
Yeah, I'm gonna monitor them and make sure that everything's copacetic.
Okay. So they've basically got a little tablet mounted in the side of the thing so you can look at everything. Now this information here, these medical files that are loaded into the side of the stasis tube, are not redacted.
Oh, good.
Because they have to have straight up data.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm reading them as as we're moving out, all that stuff.
Give me both a medical check and a science check.
Medical check.
Give me a drive check. I assume you're running under blackout until you get away from the scene and can safely put lights on and hit a highway.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a drive check.
All right.
And Hades and Flynn, give me perceptions.
All right. Medical check 32. Science check 21.
Okay.
25 for the drive check.
Okay.
Natural 1. Did you also get
one? Sorry.
Perception?
Perception?
Oh, just overall perception. Sorry.
Yeah.
10.
Feeling good about
Okay.
this one.
20 on perception for Corvus. If I didn't know if I needed to roll that one or not. Sorry.
You're focusing on driving.
Yeah. Okay.
Have your eyes on the road as you go over these hills. All right. So what you notice, Cricket, out the gate is a few different things. One, you think that when they accidentally woke up, you think that was an accident when they woke up and killed all those guards. You're pretty sure you could bring them out in a calm state with the right set of anti-psychotic drugs and things like that. You're pretty sure these people aren't psychotic. They're probably just terrified. Right?
Gotcha.
The other thing is, all of the medical records show that all of these people spontaneously develop the ability to regenerate. Not quickly, but regenerate.
Okay.
2 of them have this pale fuchsia tinge to their skin. Right? 2 of them in the records, it indicates that they have somehow started conducting electricity.
So, can I download this information to my, to
Glow?
my glow? All right, that's what I'll start doing. Just create a file and just dump it all into there as we're driving, and I'm just monitoring them and downloading all this information.
They appear to be healthy. You're starting to see in 2 of them a little bit of sign of muscle atrophy just because they haven't moved in probably 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, all the notes indicate that all of them started spontaneously developing weird abilities.
Okay.
All of them started rejecting cybernetics, and it freaked Malfinia out.
All right, and I'll share all of this stuff to them as they're, to my teammates. Okay. Yeah, it looks like these are, they were definitely exposed to something.
You've never seen anything exposed. So the thing that you notice is you've never seen anybody spontaneously develop these kind of abilities before, no matter what they're exposed to.
So,
They've got full medical reads, full blood panels. Now it would take you some time to like go through the gene sequencing and blood panels. Like you just don't have that kind of time, and a 5-hour drive back to Houston because that's just time consuming. But yeah, something's funky here. You're not actually sure what you're like. Am I reading this?
yeah, it's like, is this a joke?
Definitively not.
I would
Okay.
imagine no.
So you return to Peter's place, or actually you call Peter, and Peter sends you coordinates to go to.
I program the coordinates into the drive computer and let it go while I work on repairing. While Corvus works on repairing his exosuit.
Okay. You get to El Dorado, and then you kind of look left. Finally, you reach kind of this weird open field between these two hills, where you see somebody underneath a camo net has a mil spec level like transport. You get out of your vehicle there, and you see Peter and Tara and some other people there. He goes, "You got all of them. That's impressive. How'd it go?"
Swimmingly.
Not terrible.
My compatriot is accurate. It went off smoothly.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I really had my doubts for a moment.
Well, I am
Sorry to
pleased.
disappoint.
And that's our intent and how we operate. It was a plan all along.
He goes, "I'm not sure if I believe you."
You probably
What?
shouldn't.
Oh, well, where do you want your money transferred? And how do you want it split up?
4
Hard
ways.
currency.
Kind too hard currency, mate. Souls or trade goods. Your call.
I
That's
mean,
all I can.
5 million apiece is quite a hefty day, and transport out of this place. No offense, but doesn't quite
Yeah,
suit
no.
my disposition.
That's part of the deal.
Fantastic.
Transports out and 5 million apiece, which is the biggest payday and individual payday any of you have ever had.
I think I'm gonna get some new teeth.
Cora comes up to you. She goes, "Again, I had my doubts. Some friendly advice."
Always, my dear, always.
You examined them, didn't you? And she looks at you, Cricket.
I nod.
She goes, "I'd probably forget what you found."
That's gonna take some serious drugs.
"I think you can afford them."
Good point.
She goes, "That goes for all of you. My advice, forget what you found."
My lips are sealed, my lady. I do not kiss and tell.
He goes,
It may take
I wish you all
some convincing. Maybe if you want to get a drink later, perhaps away from these prying eyes. Do you want me to make a check? Because
"I really, really do."
okay, yeah. Corvus.
Let's see it.
I'm just not telling you what it is.
Let's see
Okay.
it.
I want to see how this plays out.
Okay, because I have an idea here.
Okay. You want me to just do a straight charisma check?
You have any charisma-based skills?
I do not.
Performance.
I don't. I have no charisma-based skills, and you'll find out why in a minute.
Give me a charisma check and I'm applying a modifier based on what you were saying. So, do you want to say anything else before you make your roll? Any other?
No. I think Corvus has said what everything he needs to say. So I rolled a 4. My charisma is a -2 modifier.
Oof.
So you got a 2.
Yep.
This is an opposed system. Okay. She goes, probably not today, but she goes, you never know. We may run into each other again someday. It's a small world.
Girl, you got my glow. You know where to reach me. You can always find me up here in the crow's nest. There's room for 2, if you know what I mean.
You've definitely proven to yourself to be more effective than was initially thought.
Oh, you have no idea.
He's super efficient and quick.
And with that, you are transported back to whatever city your characters request. You each receive 5 million souls and 2,000 ID points. Right. And that is where we call your section.
That was fun.
Very nice.
Yay!
I hope everybody in the chat. I know we still have some people hanging on.
You said plus 2,000 IDs?
Correct.
I'm writing it down in case I ever have to return to Corvus.
No.
I mean, he's,
yeah.
You should, because you could spend those ID points like currency. Their reputation in the system. It's in like chapter 5. Who has the book? I don't know.
Yeah.
We wrote it down. There. Just look.
You can call in all the friends to get with Tara.
Yeah, you can call in all the friends. And in fact, all of your characters at this point, by the way, just for fun people, if you guys play these campaigns, you actually would each have a follower by now, like a lackey. At level 10.
This is
I
true.
shudder to think who Cricket's lackey would be.
I can't wait.
Follower, friend, NPC companion.
I like to think Cricket has like basically like an intern that follows Cricket around carrying his sets of spare teeth.
Right. Yeah.
Like for special occasions, like he's got different teeth for different occasions. Yeah, right.
I love it.
I need the ivory veneers.
That's right.
So, I hope everybody had a good time. Chat, thank you for sticking by. All the viewers that left. Something interesting. Like I see more people in the users in chat than I see number of viewers, which is strange to me.
It's Twitch. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's Twitch.
Yeah.
I don't. It says there's this number in chat.
As we wrap up, Michael, how can people see more of your fun debauchery? Might be the best way to put it.
Oh, dear Lord.
If people want to see you, go find more.
It's not always debauchery. So you can find me on the Redemption Podcast, which is at redemptionpodcast.net or at redemptionpod on Twitter. That is our Star Wars actual play. It takes place where we just got out of the Clone Wars. We're ending up the Clone Wars right now in our campaign. We've been running for about 5 years. It's been a long running campaign. There's season catch-ups, so you don't have to listen to the whole show to get into the show. And it's a lot of fun. We really enjoy it. It's a if you love awkwardness, if you love like a lot of character interplay, that's what we bring to the table. And you can see me on an upcoming show on Gamers Table. We are getting ready to start a Conan stream with the Modifius system. And that's also, we're really excited about that show. It's going to be a different kind of take on an actual play. I don't want to give too much away, but think of anthology stories being told at a wake.
I love it.
All right.
I love it.
I like that.
Caleb, if people want to see your beautiful face, because some people say that you and I look alike, and I take that as a compliment. So if people want to see your beautiful
you're
face,
both so damn handsome.
where can they
I
see
don't know
you?
if I'm pointing at you. I am on my screen. I am on Instagram and Twitter at the Caleb G, and you can also hear me every other Tuesday over at the RPG Academy Twitch channel, streaming our 13th Age game, where I play a goofy Indiana Jones wizard named Rio.
Fantastic. And Eric, if people want to hear your sultry voice blessing the podcast and live streaming world,
Not my cricket voice. Yes. So yeah, you can find me. Gamerstable.com is kind of the one-stop shop. It also has links to our Twitch page. It has also links to Resting Glitchface, which I am also the game master of, which is a Shadowrun actual play that we are now getting ready to start season 2, probably within the next 3 or 4 weeks. Cross fingers.
Isn't that an award-winning podcast, Eric?
Yes, it is an award-winning podcast. That was 2019, which was very nice. And also on our Twitch channel, like Michael said, we're doing Conan. We're getting ready to fire that one up. I currently do Star Trek Adventures every other Tuesday with an all-fem crew that is basically it's our current storyline is phasers and feelings, because that's what they're really dealing with. And so you can find us there. There's we have our Discord and all that stuff, so you can always find us there.
fantastic. And if you want to watch along with more Identico, you can see us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here on Twitch.tv. You can also find us on Twitter at Identico, YouTube. All of our links are out there. Hit us up. Go support all these other wonderful channels and people. It has been an absolute pleasure to have this. And I hope this is not the only time that we get to all cross-pollinate each other's channels, because I enjoy the hell out of all of you gentlemen and many of the other podcasts that you do, because I'm big fans of all of them. So
I like cross-pollinate.
So
I'm a little tired, but
Winky.
well, on this channel we give you all a fun good night kiss. So as always we do here, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, drink your water, take your vitamins, stay weird, as the Caleb G says, and we'll see you again here coming up this week. We love you. Mwah! Good night, everybody.